Good morning, lads. Welcome back to 99 Sport. My name is Cossy. We have an update, a big update around Mason Greenwood. Manchester United have decided to suspend Mason Greenwood, and the police in the UK have also confirmed the arrest of a 20-year-old man, charging him with assault and domestic violence. Now, I think they're trying to protect the identity of Mason Greenwood. As the police, I think they are being a little bit professional there. I'll give them some credit. But Manchester United suspending Greenwood, for me, he's done. His career, it's done. I don't think he's getting away. He's getting away with this. The father of the girlfriend has also released a statement. I think this is where things are getting very, very interesting, because at first when you had me speak yesterday, I said maybe, you don't know, maybe these allegations could be, because anything could happen. I wanted to believe it was not true. I was desperately hanging on to that storyline. Maybe it's not true, but the father has actually released. The father of the girl has actually released a statement. We're gonna look at it, and also United suspending Mason Greenwood, because I doubt they would suspend him, because their comments yesterday were, "We will not take any further action. We will not make any comments until the facts are checked right." After a couple of hours later, after the father says things publicly, and the police claim they have arrested a 20-year-old man, young man, for those charges, who is believed to be Mason Greenwood, then you understand why he has been suspended from Manchester United. Very, very, very hard time for Mason Greenwood and the family, United fans, the football fans, and the football community, because we know how highly rated this young man is, and of course he's not overrated. He's just that good. But what a career that is gonna go to West. What a career that's gonna go to the bins. Look, this is from goal.com. They have put out this article couple of hours ago, and they've said the club. And okay, this is the headline: Manchester United suspend Greenwood as man arrested on suspicion of rape and assault. Right. So of course we looked at the story yesterday, and this is the new development. The club has said the striker will not be with the team until further notice. Manchester United have suspended Mason Greenwood until further notice after allegations were made against the striker. Police have confirmed that a man in his 20s has been arrested under suspicion of rape and assault. Mason Greenwood would not return to training or play matches for Manchester United until further notice, a statement from the club said on Sunday. Interesting. In an earlier statement, the Old Trafford side made it clear that they were aware of images and allegations that appeared on social media regarding the 20-year-old. A spokesperson for Manchester United said that the club does not condone any violence of any kind, and said the statement in full reads, "We are aware of images and allegations circulating on social media. We will not take any further action or comment until the facts have been established. Manchester United does not condone violence of any kind." And lads, that is the point now. That is the point, and that's why I think Mason Greenwood, for me as a player, is done. He's absolutely done, and I'm not really speaking this from a sarcastic point of view, but when you think about it, it's bizarre. That's the word. It's bizarre. It's not good. It's not beautiful. If you look, I cannot go into Twitter comments and Twitter reactions, but if we were to go there, you would see the kind of hate. You could see the kind of darkness that Mason Greenwood is actually walking into, and it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Not for the player, but I think what is done, if it is true, because again the police have not actually come up with that kind of statement. But my understanding is United, those earlier comments were spot on. We will not take any comments. We will not take any further actions until the facts are straight. Now, the action they've taken, suspending the player, that means the facts have been checked. That means the facts are right. Yes, it's ugly. But let's look at the father's comments as well, because the father has also made the father so, come out and put out a statement, spoke to the Mail Online, just again, trying to reinforce the message. There is nothing. There is absolutely nothing, to help Mason Greenwood in this. I mean, it's totally against him. If you look at what the father said, if you look at all the comments that we've looked at, it's totally against Mason Greenwood. There is nothing, on his side. So this is what the father said. Like you see there, says Mr. Robson told Mail Online that the first thing we knew about this was 6 a.m. This morning was dreadful. I'm just coming to terms with it all. As a father, you don't want to know things like that happening to your daughter. The police has been around, and she has made a statement to them. She has told us her phone has been hacked. We told her to take it down, which she has done. But it's out there now. It is so late. And she says she is devastated because she didn't want it released. We have known him since the under 21s. He has been part of our family for 2 or 3 years. Their relationship has not been good for the last few months. She is completely devastated by it all. And the father says they were very much in love and have been together for a while. The police are dealing with it now. I think, look, this is where Greenwood cannot get himself out of it. And like I said, I want to do this in a very, very kind of protected manner, especially respectful, protected, because we're not really dealing with a juvenile, but we're dealing with someone you could term as a juvenile here. Because look, the statements from the father, you could pick a couple of points there, and the points are, one, because the father agrees that he knows Greenwood, it's been part of the family, and it's been a while since the relationship has been going on, and acknowledges actually that the daughter didn't want this released. The daughter didn't want Greenwood to be exposed. Of course, maybe it comes from the part that they've been so much in love for some time, 2 or 3 years. You've understood each other. You grow that kind of intimacy, and probably you don't just want, because it's either she released it because she was too frustrated, she was fed up, or she didn't release it. Now the father says she was hacked, her phone was hacked, and that information was leaked. So she didn't want it released. That is according to the father. But where Greenwood doesn't run away from it, the family understands the relationship and they report about it openly. They've been lovers for some time, and I think where it's, because look, again, in all crimes, in all offenses, you've got to look for the motive. And the father says the relationship has not been good for the last few months, and I think that is where motive comes in. That is where the motive that is where the motive comes in. That's why Greenwood can't run away from it, because the police, it's now easy from the statement of the father. It's now easy to establish motive. Motive is they've been struggling. Right, they've been struggling, and whether the struggles have been caused by Greenwood's abuse, which is even worse, or the struggles have been did spark off Greenwood's abuse. If the struggles sparked off the abuse, then maybe, I don't know, there is nothing really that is going in Greenwood's way. United suspend him. Allegations of his arrest is saddening. It's absolutely sad. But anyway, lads, that's the update. Like I said, he's young. We can't come here and demolish him. We are not on Twitter. We are YouTube. And of course, with YouTube, yes, we do have a lot of sarcasm out there. But Again, that's the point of YouTube. We've got that kind of little broad-minded perspective that we do give things, and that's what I really want to do on this channel. I just don't want to come here and slander people and destroy their images, whether they've done it right or wrong. Say the same thing about DT. We're struggling, with mental health. I don't know if the separation between them and the ex-partner caused this, mental health and the struggles. Again, I cannot establish that. Still, with Greenwood, I can't establish whether the abuse is connected to their struggles or the struggles are connected to the abuse. But what we can know is Greenwood at this rate. Look, United will go on, football will go on. But it's such a talent that he's such a talent that is going to go to West. Because look, if it's true, the pictures are bloody nasty. They're nasty. So it's 3 years. He's 20. He's 3 years. He's 4 years in prison. And when he comes out, all right, who is going to? Because again, this is brands, working with names of brands. Who is going to sign you up? I mean, how do you live your life there? It's complicated. But that's the update around Mason Greenwood. Anything pops up, I'll report about it very objectively. Thanks everybody for watching the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe to the thing. United in absolute mess. Greenwood, for now, we can say, unless things turn around, he's done. Yeah, his career is over. Unless otherwise. Unless. Speak to you soon. Deadline day. Today is the deadline day, so expect a lot of content.